G'day guys, this is Captain Noob here today with a 2-shot plasma infused minigun with a shredder barrel. So this weapon is, I'm not sure what to expect from this, but hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised. As you can see there, we're getting fairly decent damage as we spray these people with lots and lots of plasma bullets. Looks really cool when you're firing a bunch of plasma bullets around with the effects of the impact, so yeah, that looks pretty cool at least. But if the damage didn't cut it, this shredder certainly would help us out with that. So we'll get nice and close to this next one, and we can see we can kill them very easily indeed. It just pays to have ammo in it sometimes. You know, one thing I'd like to see with miniguns is one that you can keep spinning even if you do have none ammo in it. So if you run out of bullets while engaging an enemy, you could just run up and shred them instead, like I did just now. But yeah, that'd be cool to see. So we're making pretty good time killing all these gunners in here. We've got a bunch of tanky little gunners in here. We'll try to get them killed very fast, and whilst you're in point blank range, this weapon absolutely decimates. We're getting about 80 damage per shot according to the weapon card, and magnify that by all the bullets that you put out, you can tell that this weapon does have incredibly high DPS. We'll take out these goddamn turrets and then we can move on to the gunners. Ricochet killed him there. I was going to crit him and turn him into goo, but obviously it wasn't needed. Coming around to the last little bunch of gunners here, we'll explode him and we'll shoot her. Where'd you come from? We'll make sure he dies. How many are left? Just the two of you? Alright. So we'll shred this guy, and you know what? Time for a bit of VATS action here. So we'll crit him and see how we do. Very nice, considering that most of the shots are missing. There we go. He's into a pile of goo, or at least his head is. We'll get our crit. Oh wait, no, we've got all our crits back, don't worry. And we can just simply annihilate these turrets just by shooting them at point blank range, just like everything else. So, I always manage to activate this trap. It destroys my train of thought. Anyway, so a pretty damn good weapon for when you're against usual enemies, but how do we do for monsters with this thing? Let's find out. Alrighty though, so there's Swan down there, and it's time to kill him with the 2-shot plasma infused minigun, or see how much damage we can actually do to him, which I assume is not going to be a lot. So we'll just sneak up behind him, get nice and close, and we'll just VATS him in the face from back here. We'll pop a critical just to make our first shot hit, and we've got a little bit of sneak attack crit damage on that, so that helps us out a little bit, I suppose. We'll quickly hit him once more. Doesn't look like we're doing a hell of a lot of damage with this, which is concerning because he can do a lot more damage to us. Ow. So we'll just keep on hitting him like this, I suppose. The boulder exploded like a grenade for some reason, doing more damage than what it would usually do if it hit me, so that's a little bit upsetting. But as you can see here, this weapon really doesn't do anything to Swan. And for whatever reason, he didn't decide to do an anchor drop there, so we're lucky. Let's try something else. Alright, now we can spin this thing around, and we'll go see how we... Ow, that was rude. Now we're shredding him, so that's nice. Seeming to be doing a little bit better damage than we were even with the little rounds we had. Even with all the crits we're getting on him, we're not doing a lot of damage at all, and we'll probably die. Okay, so I think that establishes we'll have to kill Swan in about half an hour, so we might as well move on to another monster that isn't so tanky. On this day, Swan is victorious, but we'll come back. It's not over. Righto, so we couldn't kill Swan with this weapon, but how will we go against this ghoul? Let's go find out. So to start off this fight, we'll just jump up on the street girders and then plug his face with plasma infused lead. We'll just crit him as much as we can. Let's go 3 crits and then we'll fire the rest of the bullets and VATS normally, because for some reason Bethesda likes to drag out all the crits, lowering your damage output because the pause, which is really quite irritating, but what do you do? We get another couple of shots on him and now he's all staggered, and hopefully we can keep him that way. Need to keep an eye on our ammo count, even though we do have 500 bullets in a mag of this weapon. It's not actually the best in ammo efficiency. Okay, we reduced his friend to a pile of goop, which is nice, but let's see if we can't do the same thing to him after a while. Alright, looks like there's a bunch of bugs around, which hopefully will distract him, but it most likely won't, because they'll just simply go for me. Narrowly missed being dived at him, but managed to take that second hit of his. We've gone into Nerd Rage, but we can't capitalize on it immediately because we've got to sit through this minigun reload. We'll try to get as much damage as we possibly can into this guy. We'll go close enough that he won't turn around and kill us. I'm being swarmed here. Lots of ghouls running about. Alright, come on. We'll jump up here. What's handy about heavy weapons in this game is that they do actually incur a movement penalty to you, so if you're running around with one and want to get a bit of a edge on your enemy, you might as well just put it away and then whip it out once you're safe. So hopefully he won't be able to get us in here, because this dude has been real tough to take out. Maybe we'll try this way. There we go. So I don't think he can hit us from here, and I guess we can be a huge cheapskate and just kill him like this. But I guess that's not really fun to watch, but what alternative do I have? We'll quickly get that reload off, maybe cool the barrel off in the water. I wish. Alright, where's that ghoul now? So he's still over there still, and looks like he's being assaulted by the blood bugs, so hopefully those bugs don't absorb that blood, because they'd become giant blood bugs themselves, and they're one of the more overpowered creatures in this monster mod that I've got, that I like to test weapons on. We're still running very low on health, and it's probably in my best interest to... oh, I don't know, I should probably prioritize targets. Hang on, I've got an idea. No, Buzz didn't want to work for us. So now we're covered in maggots, as well as being clawed half to death by this goddamn giant ghoul. So isn't that fun? What about you? Nope. Giant mosquitoes don't want to work for me either. Maybe I should invest in some more charisma. Alright, well, if he's keen to just stay there, I might as well just jump up here and get a little bit of a VATS shot on him. Use our remaining crits. And we'll crit him once more. It's doing an okay job on him. It does much better when you actually hit him though in VATS, so I think only one bullet hit from that, so the inherent two-shot accuracy is biting us a little bit there, but hopefully we can finish him off pretty soon. Looks like he doesn't want to move still. He might have actually got himself stuck, so that's useful for us. Combat music went away, so that's odd. He's just gonna sit there lamenting his death for a moment while I shoot him. Probably one of the more painful deaths this ghoul will ever have, because I've actually shot him nearly 2,000 times. Not a good day to be an abominable ghoul like that. So, that was the 2-shot plasma infused minigun, and not a good weapon. There are so much better options for a minigun out there that I cannot ever recommend using this thing unless you're playing on a difficulty lower than very hard, which is what I play on. So do yourself a favour and don't get killed and have this weapon in your hands. Go for something explosive instead, or maybe even furious. That's the way to go. Thank you for watching, guys.